Hi everyone, what's going on? My name is Jamie Palmer and welcome to another episode with the Binary Destroyer 7.0. Now I hope you had a relaxed weekend and yet another trading week in the BD family. Now if you watched yesterday's video when I was talking about this new ASI indicator, a cumulative swing index, well this is a perfect example on why this indicator kind of comes into its own level. Now as you can see here, we've popped some BD signals on AUD, NZD, okay? Now as you can see, now I wouldn't take these trades. These trades don't meet any of the rules. So I just want to kind of clear that up now, because what we're looking for is the signal candle to be outside of the zone. As you can see, both of these are inside of the zone, so these are not a trade, okay? But what's interesting is when these signals popped, the ASI hadn't actually crossed over the RSI and hadn't actually crossed over the overbought level until now. So using the ASI as a kind of trend confirmation, because that's what this indicator is for. Okay, it identifies the momentum in a trend. So as you can see, as these signals popped, the trend was still strong, but now it's gone overbought. You can see the kind of trend is starting to slow down. So if we do pop a signal here, it's going to be a really good selling opportunity. So you can kind of see how the ASI comes into its own element here. And this is something I'm going to be testing all week. It's really good for filtering out good and bad trades. Let me just have a quick look, okay? See, look, we've come up. In fact, we've actually come up to this support area at the top as well. If I just clear everything. So you can see we've actually come up to this sell zone at the top. Now, this month is price action month in the BD family, and I want all BD members, when they take a trade, to tell me why they're taking a trade and what price action is based around this. Now, this is going to be a really good selling opportunity on the Aussie NZD. Okay, we've come up to this support line, or should I say, come up to this resistance line. The ASI has gone over support. And we also, hopefully, fingers crossed, we pop a BD arrow for us to take the trade down. You might be able to see a double top pattern any minute. See here how we're coming up to this resistance there, and it's forming an almost double top pattern. Look at these beautiful sell signals earlier that happened. Nice little buy at the bottom here, but again, wouldn't take any of these trades because they don't particularly, apart from this one. Okay, this is an interesting part. Okay, notice how the only signal that was overbought on the ASI was this one here. And if you traded this, okay, you know, you could have got maybe a nice 20 pips out of this move. And that's the only setup based off the ASI that you would probably take, okay? Now let's go back down to the 5-minute charts, okay? And I've actually got my partner's trading account. Okay, I've got it loaded up here. Okay, so I'm trying to build up a small account for my girlfriend. Okay, and when I mean small account, I'm talking £12 account. And now this is going on from my £100 challenge account. What I actually did was I set this £100 challenge account up in my partner's name because I'm teaching her to trade. And within 2 days, she margin called the account. She blew it. So I kind of built it back up to £140, came third in the competition, and then she went on and blew it again. Okay, so we're back down to £10, and I've managed to grow it back up to £12. So I thought in my YouTube videos I would just build this small account up for you and kind of show you that you can actually build a £10 account up. Now, obviously that's nothing, but I want to show you with correct money management, with a correct stop loss, you know, it is possible, okay? You know, you can start off with any figure. Obviously, something maybe not this small, but I just want to show you the power of money management. You know, if you use a correct stop loss, you know how to trade properly, and you know how to manage your trades, manage your money, you can grow any kind of size account. So yes, my challenge now is to kind of build this account back up for my partner. And she will not be trading it. Trust me, she will not be trading it anymore. Now, before we go over to it, okay, I want to quickly talk about our new training in the members area, okay? So I finally updated our training. If I just bring it up to here, okay, look at some of our admins here. We just move this over like that. So this is our members area where all of our training are, weekly webinars, online courses, okay, trading plans. So you can see here part of our training. Okay, we have training Wednesday, we have webinars, we have trading plans, so money management trading plans. You know, if you want to get started into trading, you'd obviously head here and find a kind of money management plan on how to manage your trades properly. So this is some of our training now. Okay, I've updated it because with the 7.0, the bands don't repaint, the arrows don't repaint, so obviously we've had to kind of adapt a bit of our strategies to kind of fine tune it and find out what works and what doesn't. But yeah, okay, if you are being a member, head over to here. Okay, every single strategy now has its own page, and inside this page we've got online courses, we've got exams, and we've got a training set, and we've got obviously videos in there. These videos will be updated as the weeks go by, as our training progresses. I might just have a quick go at seeing how well, hopefully I can get 10 out of 10 on this. Let me see how well I do. Okay, the binary destroyer uses buy and sell zones for us to take trades in. What do these buy and sell zones tell us about the market? So come on, subscribers, BD members. What do the buy and sell zones tell us about the market? Okay. Do they tell us A, the buy and sell zones tell us that price is at a support and resistance line? Possibly. Do the buy and sell zones tell us when the market is overbought or sold and when we should be entering the market? Yeah, that's a good answer. Or the buy and sell zones tell us that price is creating new highs or new lows in the market. Well, first of all, let's break it down. What are buy and sell zones for? Well, then, you know, the name says it all. They're buy zones and sell zones. So we only want to be taking trades in the buy zone, and we only want to be taking trades in the sell zones. Okay, obviously buys in the buy zone, sells in the sell zones. So using a bit of common sense, the buy and sell zones tell us when the market is overbought or sold and when we should be entering the market, i.e. taking trades. So check. The answer is correct. Yes, correct. The buy and sell zones give us a guidance on when the market's overbought or sold. Remember, we only want to take trades when the price is in these zones. That's crucial, because if not, you're taking trades in the middle of the zones and this is no man's land. I might actually pop a signal here. We bounce straight off that resistance line, and I am going to take a quick sell. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sell. I haven't actually popped a Mogwai arrow yet. Okay, I haven't popped a BD arrow again, but I'm just going to take a small trade here. I'm going to set a stop loss and take profit. So I'm going to set a take profit of, let's go with 10 pips. Okay, and we'll go for a stop loss of 10 pips. So almost a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay, this is how you should be managing your trades. Obviously, I'm going to win 49p, which is not a lot, but you know, you've got to start off small somewhere, haven't you? Okay, we finally popped this signal now. Okay, I'm actually going to take another trade. Okay, I'm gonna take another one. I'm going to use a take profit of 5 pips. So we are good. I'm going to pop this like this so it's out the way. Okay, and yeah, as you can see here, this is a really good example of price action with the binary destroyer. Now, it's interesting because when this arrow popped, it's in no man's land, okay, which is exactly the opposite of what I just said. But what I'm going to be saying to the BD members, okay, is if I just bring this up here, you can see that both of these are nicely going into the green now. Nice. What I'm going to be saying to the BD members, okay, is when you get, okay, 2 confirmations of price action, okay, you can bend the rules slightly to enter the market. Now, the reason why I'm going to say that, nice. One of these trades just hit take profit. And in fact, this, I have got a stop loss and I've got a take profit of 10 pips as well. I'm going to leave that there. Because we might actually push down a little bit more before I start using a trailing stop loss on this trade. I'll pop this like this. But yeah, you can see a really nice example now. And you can see how the ASI really comes into play now, okay? A lot of BD members don't like this because obviously this repaints. Again, I don't know. Oh, here we go. We might actually hit take profit of 10 pips. Come on, push down a little bit more. We are dropping hard from this resistance area at the top. I might use a trailing stop loss on this. Oh, here we go. We're going to close. Come on. So this is now, for me, a risk-free trade. This is. I'm just going to leave this trade to run. I've now put a trade and stop on it. So yeah, as you can see here, perfect example. And what I was going to say to the BD members is there's nothing wrong, okay, with finding your style of trading. But what I'm going to say is if you get such a good buy or sell opportunity that involves around price action, there is nothing wrong with bending the rules slightly, i.e. taking trades inside the zone. So as you can see here, for example, obviously this does not meet any of our rules because it's a arrow inside of the zone. But two confirmations on why this is a good setup. A, the ASI has crossed over. And secondly, we are at a nice resistance area at the top. So where is our entry into the market? When the Mogwai arrow appears. Okay, the only time I would say don't enter is if we haven't got support and resistance or the ASI does not confirm our trade. You can see we had a nice sell opportunity at the previous resistance area. Let me just have a quick look on, let's load up my preferred Mogwai settings and we'll see how well that does. Okay, we had, see look, again, another perfect example of the ASI really coming into play with here, okay, you can see here, this is more of, if I just zoom out, we might actually be at a resistance area at, let me just quickly, I need to get myself out of this. Right, stay, right. Okay, we are actually very, very interested. If I just draw my support and resistance on these charts here, I'm just going to draw slightly. The way I draw my support and resistance, okay, is from the way I'm from my, let me say it again. The way I draw my support and resistance with the binary destroyer is I do it from the arrow going left, okay? Rather than going left to the right, I draw it from right to left. So where an arrow appears, I draw left. So if I just get my arrows like this and I just draw them like that, okay? So yeah, if I just zoom in, okay, we are this, everyone. This here is a really, really, really good signal just here. This is probably what I would say a perfect setup when it comes to ASI, price action, and BD signal. This is the perfect setup. If there's, you know, if I was going to say, you know, in my training, in my webinars, if there is a setup that you should be waiting for, it's this one here. So let me just show you why this setup is good. Okay, so first of all, first confirmation, we're at a support line. Okay, so that's my first confirmation. Second confirmation, again, look at the ASI. Look how it's come oversold. It's crossed over the ASI. Good. Third and final confirmation, signal outside of the zone. Okay, how do we take this trade, everyone? Stop loss below the low or below the support line. So let's say a 12 pip stop loss, targeting 12 pips. This trade went to 27 pips. So almost a 1, that is a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Now I want to show you this setup here. Let me just go here. Again here, right? Look at this beautiful sell signal at the top here. Again, look at the ASI. Look how it's gone overbought. This is a really good trade. Again, look at the candle, how it's come outside the zone. This is, again, another really nice setup using that ASI as confirmation. Let's go back to that AUD NZ trade. Okay, we are starting to drop, which is nice. It looks like we've bounced straight off the support line again. Like I said, how do you draw my support and resistance? From right to left. Okay, so you can see here, price has bounced straight into this support area here. But we should see, we should see this easily hit. We got another 4 pips. So what I might actually do with this trade is, okay, we're sitting at 4.8 pips. I might actually bring my, no, in fact, I might actually leave it because we are sitting at we're at a trading stop loss. So for me at the minute, this is a risk-free trade. I might actually bring it up to 2.9 pips. Okay, so now risk-free trade for me now. Risk-free trade, okay. I'm either going to make 3 pips or I'm going to make 10 pips. So this is about how you manage your trades properly. I think this trade might actually take me out. I think we are actually going to come back up a little bit higher with this setup here. But we'll see what happens. Let's just see current month. You can see where my partner margin called this account, which is rather funny really, because my girlfriend said she can trade but she can't trade. So today I have made, everyone, today 34p. So there you go, trades closed, I'm up 34p. Now I know a lot of you are going to go, Jamie, 34p is nothing, which you're right, it isn't, but at the end of the day, that 34p will eventually grow into £3.40, and then that £3.40 will grow into £34, and then £340, and then boom, I'll be the guy that built a small £12 account with the binary destroyer on my YouTube videos. That's the plan. So I'll pop this over like this. I'm interested to see if that price, AUD NZD, comes back down on there. So I'm interested to see what happens on there. Let's have a look on USD CAD. Let's have a look at USD CAD. How well has USD CAD traded today? This is proof. I don't know what it's like because I've only just started to load it up. Okay, we had a nice sell signal. Okay, if we actually zoom in, let me just zoom in. One, come out, one. See, look, here's again another example of a trade, okay, that you wouldn't take based off the ASI. It hasn't crossed over. Okay, interesting. Now look at this setup. ASI at the top. Okay, you wouldn't take this trade because it doesn't meet any of the rules. But look, the ASI doesn't confirm that trade, so you wouldn't take that. But you'd take this trade at the top. Look at that, beautiful. ASI has come overbought. This, everyone, is a really good trade. Again, going with what I said, arrow outside of the zone, the candlesticks outside the zone, the ASI is crossed over. How do you trade this? Again, you know, you can either go with 5 pips. This trade went 14 pips, or you can do with a stop loss above the high. So you could do maybe a 12 pip stop loss maybe here. This trade went for 14 pips. So, you know, a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio there, or 5 pips. I mean, price is still coming down. I might be a little bit cheeky on this, and I might actually take a sell on USD CAD, only slightly. I'll probably regret it, but at the end of the day, you know, my girlfriend's blown this account, so USD CAD. Definitely can't trade 0.1 lots. So I'm going to sell. Right, so I've just took a sell on USD CAD. Okay, now, I'm going to close this in at 5 pips. Now, little risky, okay, but I'm trying to go with the momentum with the ASI crossing over, the signal candle, the signal arrow as well. I wouldn't, like I said, this is not something I would recommend to trade with my BD members, but I quite like this setup at the top here. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll pause the video and I'll update you very soon on this trade. Hopefully it hits take profit. I need to set my stop loss in here as well. I'm going to go with a 10 pip stop loss on this one. No, I'll probably go with around a 12 pip stop loss. So what I'm going to do is I'll pause the video. I'll be back very soon and hopefully I'll update you on this trade. Hi everyone, quick update. So this trade is... Come on, hit a 10 pip. Nice. So 10 pip take profit hit. So today's results, there you go, 89p. Wow, I'm living the dream of 89p. So yes, as you can see, I started this account with 10 quid. I'm now up £3.24. So I am slowly getting there, okay? But this is what I'm going to be doing now with my YouTube videos, just kind of showing you that you can build a small account up with the correct money management and a good strategy. So yeah, as you can see, again, the ASI performing exactly how I want it to do. Let's have a quick look on the charts. Let's have a look at GPUSD. Let's have a look at how well that's been doing. Let's go over to GPUSD. Now, in fact, you know when I said about this trade closed 10 pips profit, if you'd actually entered on this signal arrow, you'd now be almost 14 pips. New chart, GPUSD, how well has that been performing today? Okay, as you can see, I'm not hiding anything because I don't even know what it's like. I'm not even loaded up on my computer yet. Okay, ooh, nice little buy from that. Again, ASI comes into play. Look at this, everyone. So we've got a nice little support area here. Okay, you can see this support area almost like a double bottom on the 1 hour chart. You'll probably see it better on the 4 hour chart, this kind of double bottom pattern here you can see here. ASI oversold on the 4 hour. It's definitely oversold on the 1 hour. Okay, we pop a signal and then again, you know, we ride this trade up. This trade would have gone against us if, well, the trade is still going against us, but again, you know, if you, this is the 1 hour chart, I don't know, 50 pip take profit maybe. I haven't traded the 1 hour in a while, so I can't, you know, saying a take profit. I'm not sure, I haven't traded in a while. This trade went to about 13 pips before going against us, but we're still nowhere near our stop loss yet. But that is a good buy on GPUSD long term over the next couple of hours. I should see price maybe coming up to at least this area here, maybe the 1235 of around, I mean, that's around 100 pip move. I might see an upwards of 100 pip move. Let me see what 4 hours saying on GPUSD. So quick update, GPUSD. Okay, again, draw my support and resistance, and I'll tell you exactly what I believe was going to happen on GPUSD. So support and resistance. Okay, so there's my support. Where's my resistance? Obviously, it's going to be at the top here. So at the minute we're stuck in a range. We're stuck in a range on GPUSD. So I am seeing a possible buy off this support area, getting into the trade with the Mogwai. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, drop me an email at thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com.